Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Best of Beauty 2013 tag. I'm doing this in collaboration with EyeDesignzByMari here on YouTube. I met her not too long ago, but ever since we met, we've been talking, and she's just one of the sweetest people that I've met here on YouTube. And we decided that we wanted to do a collaboration. And I thought that this was like a good idea to do a collab for, because it is the end of the year and it's kind of nice to see the different kind of products that you've been going back to throughout the year, not just one month. Maybe some of these are not my current favorites, but I've been going back to these products every, once in a while, and I've been using it throughout the year. Sometimes there's months that I will be obsessed with these, and other months that I will go gravitate towards something else, but I keep coming back to these products. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started because there is categories to choose from. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing is primer, and I chose the Tarte Clean Slate Flawless 12-Hour Brightening Primer, and I have always been going back to this primer almost all the time. No matter what I try, no matter how many different primers I have, I keep gravitating towards this one all the time because it feels so moisturizing and primes at the same time. It is a cream consistency, so I feel like it kind of moisturizes my face, especially during the winter months. I feel like it helps a lot more with my skin, and it just gives me a nice more bright, it's supposed to be a brightening primer, but I feel like it gives me a more wake kind of all over my foundation, kind of radiant but not oily, if that makes any sense. I've really been enjoying this throughout the year, and every primer that I've tried, I've always gravitated towards this one. I only have like one or two more product in here that I can use, so I will be repurchasing another one of these. And I love that it is also waterproof, so during the summer it's really nice because it won't, because of the sweat, it won't come off. And I just really like this, and it doesn't break me out, so that's a very, very big plus. Now foundation, and I chose the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. Ever since I found this foundation, I have fallen in love with this. The coverage on this is very, very nice, and how it feels on my face is really amazing as well, because it doesn't feel heavy on my face. It kind of feels like nothing's there. So I really enjoyed this since I bought this, and this has topped all of my foundations that I have currently, and it is drugstore, so that's a very nice plus as well, because not a lot of drugstore products I fall in complete love for, but this one has been one of those products that no matter how many other ones I try, I keep going back to this, no matter if it's drugstore or high-end. This is just my go-to foundation ever. For concealer, I chose the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is the second tube that I have of this, and I get it in number 20 Sand, and it's just a really, it's thin, but it gives you just the right amount of coverage for me, because I don't have a lot of dark bags or anything under my eyes. It's just kind of to even out the skin tone, and I think that if you want to get a lighter one or anything like that to brighten, I think this would be also a good concealer to try, because it's not thick, and I feel like it doesn't make me look cakey or anything. So I chose this one because this one I've been using since the beginning of the year, and I keep going back to this because it's so lightweight, but just gives you the coverage that you want, well, that I want anyway. So I chose this for concealer. For powder throughout the year, I have always went back to the Select Sheer MAC Press powder, and it just looks like this with their sleek packaging, and it's just really lightweight. It doesn't make me look cakey. There is also a crater in this thing, and I still have not hit pan, so I've used this quite a bit, and it lasts me quite a bit because I haven't even you know, hit pan on this or anything. So I really like this powder. It doesn't make me look cakey, like I said. It gives me the right amount of coverage because I don't want that much, but I'm pretty sure you can layer it, you know, but I don't know if you would want to do that. But I just give it one kind of to set everything, and it gives me kind of coverage and sets everything, and everything looks nice and flawless. And I've always went back to this one. For bronzer, this was a no-brainer, and that's the Hoola bronzer. I love this bronzer, and I've used this all the time to contour, to give my face some color, and I love this bronzer with all my heart. This is just my favorite bronzer ever, even though it has some competition with the Too Faced, but throughout the year I've loved this one the most. For blush, I chose the MAC Warm Soul blush. I think I've given the most love to this blush than all of my other blushes. It's just a really pretty color that I think you can use year round. It's not too shimmery, it's just the right amount of kind of a sheen or a glow. I think it's just looks so pretty on my skin tone and how it looks, and I think I've shown more love to this blush than any other blush in my blush drawer. And can you say blush one more time? And wow. But this blush I have loved throughout the year, and every single time I want to give it my skin or the look just something more neutral, I kind of go to this one all the time. It's just a very beautiful blush, and I recommend this blush so much. Now for highlight, I think this was also a no-brainer, and that is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. I love this highlighter. I've used this thing like all the time, and ever since I got it, I have showed it love every single month after month after month. I love this highlighter. I think I have like a couple other highlighters, but this one tops all of the highlighters that I have. I love the color of it. I love that it's not too shimmery. I love that it gives you just the right amount of a highlight, but it doesn't, you know, make you look like a glitter ball. So I really love this highlighter, and I chose this one for my Best of Beauty for highlight. So the next category is brows, and I wasn't too sure if I wanted to do this category because I don't do my brows all of the time. I kind of just do them whenever I kind of remember and I want to, but I decided that I would because when I do use the Brow Fix Brow Kit by Milani, and it just looks like that. It is like 3 powder colors. There's a highlight, like a lighter brown, and then a darker brown. And I use this all the time, except for the highlight. I don't use the highlight, I'm gonna be honest. But I do use these 2 brow colors. The lighter brow color for like the inner part, and the darker for the outer part. And I love this. I just use it to fill in my brows because my brows kind of are already like this. They just have like some like hairless spots, I guess, that I have like in here, so that's where I mostly fill it in, and I've been using this to do that throughout the year. For eyeshadow palette, that was also a no-brainer, and that is the Lorac Pro palette. I love this palette, used it this year like no one's business. I love that there's the mattes on the top and the shimmers on the bottom. I've probably included this palette in a lot of my videos, but I'm so in love with this palette. I travel with this one. I've used it for a lot of different looks, and I really love this palette, and I always keep going back to it as well throughout the year. And so that is for the eyeshadow palette. Now it's eyeliner, and I chose 2 eyeliners because I use a liquid liner and a pencil liner, so I decided that I was going to show you one of each. For pencil liner, throughout the year I've been loving the Makeup Forever Professional Aqua Eyes, and this is just the black color. I really like this pencil. I mean, I found some competition that I kind of like more right now, But throughout the year, most of the months I've used this one. Just that I hate that I have to sharpen this thing. But like the color is nice and it doesn't smudge all over the place. So I really like that about this pencil. And I've just always used this one throughout the months, most of the months. And for liquid, I chose the Jordana Fabuliner in just the black. I love this eyeliner. I always pick them up because they're so inexpensive and they work like a charm. This one is starting to dry out on me, but I already have a backup. But I love this liquid liner. Most of the higher end ones that I have, or just other drugstore ones, I don't know, like I keep going back to this one because it's so easy to kind of flick out the wing, or if you don't want a wing, you have like more control over this one than a lot of other ones that I have. So I really liked this liquid liner throughout the year. So next it's mascara, and I chose the Benefit They're Real mascara. I love this mascara. I finally got a bigger one because I used to have like go through sample after sample after sample, and then I ran out of samples and I got a full-size one. This is the only mascara that I will splurge on, unless I get like another one and I fall in love with it. But this is the only mascara that I will splurge on. I do have some other high-end ones because they come in kits, but none of them have beat their real mascara. There are some drugstore ones that kind of remind me of the Benefit They're Real mascara, but I just keep going back to this one. I feel like it holds my curl a lot longer than other ones, so I've loved this mascara. The next category is lip pencil, but I decided that I wasn't going to do this one because I only use lip pencil like maybe 2 or maybe 3 or 4 times a year. So I was just like, I'm not going to choose a lip liner, because mostly when I use lip liner is when I'm going to use a darker lip or red. So I don't really use red that much throughout the year. So I decided I was going to skip that one, and I'm sorry. Now for the lipstick category, I picked 2, but they're from the same line. I love this whole line of lipsticks throughout the year, and it's the Revlon Lip Butters. I'm not sure if these fall under lipstick category, but I love these things so much. These are the top 2 most used out of my collection. I only have like 2 other ones or 3, but these are my most used, most loved, most everything. I had to go buy another one of these because I left the one that I had before in my car, and it was like almost over anyway, but it kind of melted in my car, and I had to go get a new one. But I already kind of used some up, but not as much as the other one. But it melted in my car, the other one, so it doesn't look like I really used this one, but I did, but it melted. And I love this one. It's probably the most used because it's like a nude color, and I think it's like, it doesn't look bad on me. A lot of nude lipsticks don't look good on me, or I feel like they don't. And then the Revlon Sugar Plum is also one of my most used, and I love this color, and I have that on right now. It's just like, they're just so moisturizing, and I feel like they don't dry out my lips, and especially during the winter, because ooh. But even during the summer, I love these, especially like the pink ones during the spring and stuff. So I've really loved the Revlon Lip Butters all in general, but these are 2 of my most used. Now for lip gloss, and I chose the Buxom Lip Gloss in Creamsicle. I love how these feel on my lips. They like that plumping, tingling sensation. I love that feeling. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I do, and I love the color as well. I just like these so much. The first one that I tried was actually from a Point Perk from Sephora, and ever since then, that's when I decided to pick this color up because a lot of people were talking about it, and I picked it up, and I am absolutely in love with this. I've used quite a bit up, like around here. I don't know if you guys can kind of tell in the camera. About around here, I've used that much up, and that's probably the most that I've used up from one lip gloss. And I've loved this throughout the year, and I love this lip gloss, and that's all I have to say about it. So So the last and final category is beauty subscriptions, and I used to be subscribed to Birchbox, but after 2 boxes I was like, nope, not worth $10, and unsubbed to that. And ever since May, I've been subscribed to Ipsy, and I absolutely love it. They never disappoint me. Month to month, it's always a great bag, and I'm never worried if, like, you know, what if I get a bad thing or anything like that. They always send me what my bag is worth, and even like double or triple that price. They always send me full-size products, samples products that I actually want to try out. And I really like Ipsy, and I think throughout the year that is the best beauty subscription bag that I have and that I've gotten. So Ipsy takes this category. So that is it for the Best of Beauty 2013 tag. Don't forget to check out my friend Maritza from EyeDesignzByMari. I will link her down below so you guys can check her out. And that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thumbs up of this video if you guys enjoyed watching this. If you have any recommendations, anything you want to watch, please let me know in the comments down below or send me a message. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye!